I'm actually going to use my rockets. Oh, buddy, no! Oh my god! How's it going, everybody? Niklas here, and welcome back to another episode of Crossout. So I just uploaded the first episode of this, and you guys seem to be really enjoying it, so I thank you guys for that, and I do want to do some more of it. People were worried it was just going to be like a first look type thing. No, I definitely want this to be a series on the channel. It's basically a multiplayer Besiege. It's the perfect thing for me. Anyways, today we're going to be doing some more building. I'm going to try some unorthodox ideas. First one being a rammer vehicle. I'm actually going to have no guns on this vehicle, so I can focus all my parts on making this thing as fast as possible and have the most impactful damage when I do hit someone. So again, if you are a veteran of this game, I am quite new at it, just a warning ahead of time, so I'm learning kind of as we go here. This looks like a nice big frame to use. And yeah, my creations might not be the best, they might not be the most strategic, but I don't really care about that. I just want to try unique styles of making something and seeing how they work. So actually, now that I'm looking at this, this might be too heavy. I want this rammer to be heavy, obviously, that way it does more damage. At least I'm assuming the heavier the vehicle, the more damage it does when it's moving. But I don't want it to be so heavy that it's actually slow and I can't rush up on anybody to actually hit them. So I'm going to get rid of these. These are a little too wide for my liking. Let's try 6x4s maybe. Yeah, that seems a little better, more of a transport size frame, if you will. So we're going to put, I don't want it too big once again, so I think 4 should be enough. Let's figure out what hull we want. We want a nice big hull, maybe even the truck cabin here. So yeah, really the best hull for me has gotta be this truck cabin, because the rest of my, at least my rare hulls are smaller hulls that are good for smaller scout-like creations. Well, I want something big and bad, so we're gonna try this truck cabin out. Actually, maybe we should even go back. You know what? No, I don't mind it hanging off a little bit. I was thinking about going back to the other frame, though, but I think this should be fine. Okay, and I want this somewhere in the middle. I want enough room on the front to put a bunch of different things to hit people with, but I also want some room on the back to hide some of my more important components, like my engine, which is what we're going to get now. Now, there's two major options we have here. A light engine can accelerate the vehicle to very high speed, or the powerful engine, which acceleration barely decreases with increased vehicle mass. Now, I'm going to be making a bigger vehicle, so I gotta assume the powerful engine is going to be the one that I want to use. So we're gonna put that back here, and it should be safe from all the attacks. Okay, and next up, we obviously want some good weapons here. So we have explosive spears, deals damage to target on contact. We got our harvester, of course, which is going to be another option. We also got buzzsaws. Well, this is a chainsaw. It's called Druzba, though. And then we have an auger, deals additional damage while in contact with a target. So a lot of contact-based creations here. So explosive spears, though, that sounds like it might be fun. It's got a proximity mine on the front, but I'm assuming once you use it once, it's not useful anymore. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of a mixture. First of all, let's try some explosive spears. I'm going to put these, holy shit, they are really freaking long. So this is my first line of attack. Okay, so we can't actually put these on the front because they're side attached, so I just want to actually rotate this. There we go, look at that. And we're going to do one on the other side as well. Actually, I'm going to want to lower these now that I look at it, because just in case a vehicle is very low, they would go right over it. So let's drop these down right to as far as they can go. That is freaking horrifying looking already, and we haven't even started yet. And next up, of course, we want the harvester. This thing is just too good not to choose it. I'm going to put that right on the ground there like that, and that's going to be our next line of attack. Now, I don't actually think we need much more, and I kind of want to focus more on making this thing as fast as possible, so we might even shorten this frame a little bit and just focus on putting rockets on now. Actually, can I move this without... Oh, crap. Now the spears are going to be probably deleted. Vehicle parts must not collide. All right, so I'm going to delete this for right now and delete this, and I just want to move this up. That's as far as it can go in front. Okay, so the spears are back on. I did move this quite a bit ahead. Let's move the engine ahead as well, and then I can consider getting rid of some of this frame if I need to. I can technically get rid of one right now, but I do want it long because then we have if we keep it short, we have a very short wheelbase, and that's just going to be hard to drive at high speeds. So just like a drag racer, you kind of want it long if you are going for speed as well. Okay, but let's actually go to movement now and see what kind of wheels we can get here. Okay, so we have all our movement here, or more or less wheels. Now, we could go so into armored, but then it slows down quite a bit. There's actually no stats, though. That really bothers me. Maybe I'm missing something, but it doesn't actually show speed stats. So you basically got to rely on the description of the part to decide what you want to use. So medium wheels have improved grip and other characteristics. Well, thank you for going into detail about those other characteristics. Large wheels, all it says is increased radius requires a very powerful engine for proper operation. So that just makes me worried. I like the look of these studded wheels, and that's really why I want to use them, I think. Not really because the stats are there, but you know what? Let's try them out and see how it works. So I'm actually going to try and use, I think, 6 wheels. We want 2 steering wheels in the front and 2 steering wheels in the back, and then we'll have 1 wheel in the middle just for stabilization, as well as if we start being attacked and losing wheels, the more wheels you have, generally, the longer you last, of course. Okay, so there we go. That's looking freaking awesome. Now let's get those other studded wheels, the ordinary ones, and put them right in the middle. Now, there is no exact middle, and that's going to bother me. Let's put it closer to the back, I guess. And over to the other side we go. There we go, nice and spiky. I'm gonna add a lot of spikes to this. I want it basically looking like a Mad Max creation. And let's be honest, every creation in this game looks like Mad Max anyways. So there we go, that's so far so good. What else do we want to add to this thing? Okay, so we're definitely going to want a generator on this thing, and definitely I'm thinking the hazardous one is the one that we're going to want to go for. It adds 2 energy to the vehicle, and also when it is destroyed, it explodes and deals 700 damage in an 8-meter radius. Because we are a ramming vehicle, that's perfect for us because we're probably going to be beside something when this explodes anyways. So let's throw that right on top of my engine right now and keep it hidden. That way it survives until my creation is pretty much exploded. And let's add some of the generic stuff on here like a radio because we definitely want to talk to our people. Improved radar, let's throw that right in the back here behind the engine. What else do we need here? Sight allows zooming in on enemies. Well, I don't really need that because we're not having weapons, but we definitely do want some of these rocket boosters. Okay, well, I didn't notice this in my first episode. There's actually an attack drone you can add to your thing. Launches a mobile combat drone attacking all targets in radius, equipped with a basic machine gun. There's also a combat turret defending the perimeter for a limited amount of time. And then we've seen Chameleon in the last episode. Let's throw this attack drone on, though, I think, if I have enough energy to put some rockets on top of this. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete this for a quick second, and I'm just going to move this. That way I have more space. You know what? I'll just put this at the top. I mean, yeah, someone's probably going to shoot it, but who the hell cares? And let's throw this attack drone on here. Perfect! So we got an attack drone on the back. That is fucking awesome. Now let's throw on our rockets, and hopefully we have enough energy. Okay, and let's try and throw this thing on here. Active module limit. You can only install 1 active module on a vehicle except for boosters. Well, isn't this technically a booster? I'm a little confused. So I'm assuming it's talking about this being an active module, so let's try and delete that. And I guess we'll add, you know what, let's add them, yeah, down here like this. Yep, that was the issue. I really hope this creation does well, because it just looks so freaking cool. Obviously, got to add armor to this and whatnot, but so far, this thing looks fucking horrifying. Okay, and now it's time to reinforce this thing, so I'm going to want something big and bulky. I'm thinking the truck door. I'd really liked using the truck door before. Ooh, we got bumper spikes. You know, we want that for right now. That looks way too cool to not say no to. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to. Oh, there we go. I just had to turn around. Bam! Look at that! Okay, we obviously can't put one of those on the front, but I do want to start adding some of these spikes. I don't actually know if these oh yeah, deals increased damage upon collision. So I definitely want these wherever I can put them, really. Actually, before we get into the spikes, let's just reinforce this thing a bit. Now, I do want to add some more to the front, so twin blade wing. I wonder if I can put this up here, and then if that falls off for whatever reason, I can use this as a rammer as well. So let's copy that. There we go. We're going to put this all the way across the front. That's looking fantastic. And then once these fall off, and once my harvester falls off, I can still use them as weapons. Okay, and now we have a container wall. I'm hoping this thing isn't too big. This is absolutely crazy, but I gotta hide these important parts, so I'm going to want to put that there like that. Oh shit, I put it the wrong way, so let's move that. There we go, and rotate, and bam! And do the same thing on the other side here. Gotta hide those important parts, and I wonder if I can put something... You know what? I think I probably can put something up here to kind of hide it from the top as well. All right, let's just try another container wall and see if I can... Oh, look at that. It's going to fit perfectly. There we go. That's looking fan-freaking-tastic. Now, my biggest concern is obviously these wheels. This is going to be a trial run here. I don't want to add too much more because the more I add, the more power score my thing has and the harder the enemies I have to fight are. But we will add some square spikes here because I have so many. I just think this will look badass. So let's just do this all the way down, why don't we? And horrify our opponents, I guess. Okay, and that looks pretty damn good to me now. I don't know. I highly doubt, I just want to say this now, I highly doubt this thing is viable, but it was fun to build. So let's try it out and see how it works. Okay, and there's a famous saying, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, and that's exactly what I did with this vehicle. Let's see if that saying is true or not. All right, here he comes. I'm going to... I just fucking knocked him in half. That was great. I don't even care if this thing doesn't work well. That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, I gotta do it again. Okay, so my first issue is I'm realizing my defenses are way too low now. I don't actually know. These have 84 points of structure. I'm not sure if structure means it's defense, but I want to actually put a wall in front of this if I can. Oh, and I actually didn't notice these. We got hatchets. These are melee weapons, so I'm going to add these to this as well. Holy shit, these things are really wide, and that gives me a good idea. You know what? I'm going to get rid of some of these. We're going to put these sideways like that, and that's just going to slice right through them. So something like this should be good. Let's do that like that. There we go. That's looking fantastic. Now, I do want to add, I think what I'm going to do, oops, I left the building thing. I'm going to lift this because I noticed it was actually dragging on the ground a little bit, so I want it to be a little higher up. And then maybe, well, I don't want it to be that high, so first of all, let's get this out of the way. I want to move these out of the way because I think that's the issue I'm having. Let's put these a little higher up. Okay, so it's not allowing me to do 2 points of connection, so I'm going to delete one of these. That way I can pull this back, and then now you see the 2 blocks. I'm assuming that means it's got 2 points of connection. Therefore, it needs to break both of those connections for this thing to fall off. Okay, but that's looking much better. Now we can move this up, and let's put this nice and high up like that. Let's delete these, and now we have room for a plow or something. We got this small plow, train plow. I like the sound of that. We also got a frontal protection system. It's a bumper. You know what? This thing, ooh, it's a little small for me. I think we should go a little bit bigger than that. Okay, so there is bumper spike as well. None of these other ones are fitting, unfortunately. I would really like this train plow, but I can't put that harvester any higher. Twin blade wings don't fit under there, unfortunately, either, so I either have bumper spike or frontal protection system. I like the look of the spiked one, so I think we're just going to use that down here. Okay, and back to what we were actually going to do when we came here is put some reinforcement on the front here, because I blew up right away. Okay, so I actually figured out I can stick a little piece of metal in there, and if I stick one over here as well, that one's not going down as deep for whatever reason. Let's try and drop this. Oh, I moved the spike on accident. Very easy to screw up in this game, by the way. Okay, so make sure that's yellow, and can I please drop it down here? Thank you. That should be about the same size, yeah. Okay, so now I can actually put this like this on that, and we can do the same thing. Oh, I keep leaving the build mode. It's so easy to do that. Let's copy that and do the same thing over here. Oh my god, this thing is starting to look like a tank. All right, I don't want to add anything else. We're at 4,000 power score, but we still have a lot of energy. That's what I'm noticing with this vehicle. Because I have no weapons, I have lots of access to energy. So I am going to go against what I originally planned on doing and put one weapon on this. And that is going to be one of these cannons. I gotta do an 88mm or the turret cannon. You know what? Let's do the turret cannon again. This thing is just way too awesome not to do it. I wish I could put it... Oh, can I put it back here? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to lower it if I do that. So let me actually put a little bit of a ramp up here so I can hide most of it, but also still have the turret's radius to do some real damage. So let's go to structure here, and actually, I'm going to use probably the same door that I was using before. Okay, so if I put a truck door on top of this like so, first of all, that is totally secure in there. Nobody's getting to my engine, and my rockets are just peeking out. Now let's put my turret on top. That's going to give us more of a radius to kind of aim downwards without hitting my hull. Okay, but this thing is now 5,000 power score. It's going to be even more difficult to do well with it, but let's hope for the best, because this thing is fucking awesome looking. Okay, but we're back in the action now, and let's see if these upgrades do help me with my defenses. I do have a lot higher of a score now. Oh, there's a guy right here. All right, here you go, buddy. Oh my god. This is just great. I don't even care. All right, I gotta hit this guy. All right, I am so dead right now. I gotta turn around and hopefully use my defenses to their advantage. All right, boost up. Come on, boost. Boost. Come on, you can grind him. Keep grinding. Yes. Another one destroyed. And I'm trying to bob and weave, but I died. I got 2 kills, though. Not too bad. I gotta be honest. Okay, out in the battlefield once again. That went remarkably well last time. I'm hoping, just hoping this works, because this is the funnest way to fight ever. Sneak up on people and just ram them. How fun is that? Okay, it looks like there's some action right around this rock here. Let's see if I can boost into this guy. There we go. Boom and boom, motherfucker. Okay, this is going well. You know what? I'm going to be aggressive here. Let's try and hit this guy if we can. You know what? This guy's going to hit me a bit. I'm going to hit my teammate. All right, blow this guy up. Blow this guy up. Oh, yeah, got his back wheel. Perfect. And let's boost right into him. Like, destroy him once again. All right, we got another guy over here. I'm going to start shooting at him if I can. I am awful at aiming. I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing my best here, but it's not doing very well. All right, going to grind him a little bit. There you go. Just accept my harvester, bitch. Yes, and another kill assist right there. Let's see. How are we doing here? We got 1 wheel on one side and 3 wheels on the other. And here is another enemy. Let's see. Oh, my God. I'm so bad at aiming sometimes. All right, reload, reload. There we go. And you know what? He's hitting me. Let's boost into him. Oh, he broke off my harvester at the perfect time. But I still got my gun here, so I should be able to kill him. There we go. Enemy destroyed once again. So that's 3 kills this round. Not doing too bad. All right, come on, you piece of junk. You can make it up here. Let's actually just boost right into the enemy base. Why don't we? Oh, shit. This is our team's base. Okay. Holy fuck. Oh my God, it was a draw? So I didn't realize that that was our base, maybe? Or maybe it's just one capture base. I don't know, honestly. I didn't focus on the objective that game, clearly. Okay, so let's actually try and be aggressive this time, though, and capture the enemy base. I'm actually going to use my rockets. Oh, buddy, no! Oh my God! I'm so sorry, Lisa! Well, I was gonna use my rockets to my advantage for speed, but I just fucking knocked out one of my teammates almost. And I did use one of my explosive spears on them, too. Okay, so we're at the enemy base. I actually saw another enemy. I think he's behind that metal thing right there. I haven't spotted him yet, so I'm going to try and sneak over and maybe pay him a little visit. Okay, so he must have left because I just went over here and he's not here anymore. Actually, we got enemies over here, though, so we should be okay to help this guy out. Oh, yeah. No, no, no. Oh, God. Coming in, bitch. Oh, God, please, please die. I got too many enemies on me right now. I am so screwed, and I'm dead. Okay, guys, well, that was my first major build, this beautiful little rammer machine. I gotta say, I am really impressed with how it did. I did actually get more kills than deaths when I was playing with it, so I gotta say, that's probably a success, right? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think next time we'll check out some of the awesome creations in the exhibition files here. Kind of do like a best creations of Crossout, if you will, because you can sort this by all-time views, all-time likes, all-time downloads. I know it says uploads, but it's actually downloads of the creation. So I think we'll check out some of the more popular ones next time. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below, though. As always, just want to say thank you for watching and liking, and I will see you in the next one.